Test, test. I think we're good now. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What up, what up, what up? What up, everybody? UU Gamer, red and gold. We're gonna get into a build today. I'll get to chat in a second. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm getting levels now. Should be good. Know if I'm too loud. Loud and clear? Yes, yes. Thank you, Zachary. All right, what are we building today? So the winner for this month, was Michael Richards, not to be confused with Kramer from Seinfeld. His name is Michael Richards. I already talked to him on Instagram, and he wanted a Triforce Game Boy Advance ST. So we're gonna get that built for him today. And I'm gonna turn that music down a little bit, and we should be good to go. I'm gonna look at the chat. Jay, do you have any tips for running a YouTube channel? It depends on what type of channel. I'm not that good at this, but you're gonna want to post a lot. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. Posting, making the stuff. That's the hard part. Just bought a GBA SP IPS screen. Very nice. All right, yes. Michael Richards, he wanted the Triforce Game Boy Advance SP with the green buttons. Shout out to him, which is great. I just got a ton of SPs in. So we got our donor. We're gonna take that apart. I'm gonna test it really quick. We got our screen, IPS screen, shell. He wanted the green buttons, and our little bracket, which we'll see how that fits in. Every one of these shells is a little bit different. Bro, you should put together a list of tools and stuff required. I actually have a tools. If you go on my website, I have a tools section, and you can buy the tools straight from my website. All the tools that I use. Right on my website. It's on the front page, actually, or it's in the sidebar, jboymods.com. And, yeah, I love Zelda editions. They're the best. Yeah, me too. I love the Zelda stuff. My favorite handheld, probably aesthetically, is the Hylian edition, Hyrule edition 2DS that I would never get rid of. I really like this one. I don't know why they did it like this, but it was smart. Sometimes they hit a banger with their designs. It's not just some printed on. They actually, you know, they went all out with this one. I love showing that one off. I really, really like that system. And I'm not a huge fan of the 2DS personally. I like the 3DS better. I just like the way it looks and feels better. But yeah, it's crazy because I got that before right when I got into doing the Game Boy modding, probably 8 years ago this year. It was probably about 7.5 years ago. Was when I started kind of like collecting a little bit again. And I found that CIB, which means complete inbox. It had the box, it had the manuals, everything. I think I paid $150 for it. And it was a lady that was like, she was like a 45-minute drive from me. And I asked her if she would just mail it to me, and she did. So I didn't even have to drive. $150. It's like a $1,200 console now, so. Adam Hickley, or Hinkley. Adam Hinkley, thank you. Just joined as a member. Love your videos. How do you enter the monthly giveaway? So every month we do a members only giveaway. You do not have to do anything but be a member. You can go and watch one of our past members only streams. I just put the names into the wheel. I spin the wheel, and then whoever wins gets to pick pretty much whatever they want. This month, or not this month, not for the month of May. That'll be at the end of the month. This was for the month of April, and we just did that spin last night. And he already got in contact with me, decided to do this, so we're gonna get this built for him once I get caught up with the chat. Yes, my 2DS is the official one. Yeah. Thank you, Yeti Hunter. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching the videos, guys. Also, guys, I wanted to ask, while you guys are here, check out my new channel. I just posted some new stuff up on there. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. I would really appreciate it if you guys would head on over there and give your boy a sub, like all the videos. And then you can check out our new website where we buy and sell games. All right, enough of that. Let's get on with this. This one's in pretty good shape. Doesn't need too much of a cleaning. We are going to test it out with my little test cartridge right here. Am I getting any more PS Vita on the website? I'm working on getting Vitas. See, the weird thing about Vitas, you usually can just buy them from Japan, but I've been having trouble because the Japanese site that I would usually use as my auction site to buy like lots of stuff, they won't sell Vitas overseas anymore. So it's been kind of hard to get them. And when I do get them, it's like locally, like within the United States, and they're a little bit expensive. All right, this one seems to be working well. I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart, center myself up a bit. Here we go. There's my center. All right, let's see how fast I can do this. I shouldn't do it too fast because I don't want the stream to be too short. So I'm actually gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time with this one. I kind of want to move my camera a little bit, actually. So I can be a little bit closer to... Sorry, guys. The microphone. Okay, that's better. That's a little better. All right, let me move on over. That's good. Move some of this crap out of the way. All right, we are back to it. soldering iron's on. Probably need that. Do you reuse the Nintendo stickers? I do not. These shells usually come with a fresh one. We are going to go ahead and try to get this screen in here while the soldering iron is heating up. So, I don't know exactly how this one goes in here. Let's see. You think I would have it memorized by now, but this one's a little bit different. So let's see. Thank you, Cat Nugget. Can I have a free Game Boy game? Not right now. We are going to give away some free stuff in our Whatnot streams eventually, but we have not started those yet. So we got a little bit of space right there. So we need to fill that gap. On that side with something. I'm going to try to use this. I just did one of these, but it's just hard to remember exactly how they want to sit in there. This shell isn't technically made for this exact type of screen, so we have to make it work. That's why it's called modding. Like we gonna want to cut a little bit of this. Sometimes I'll just do stuff differently to see if it works better than the way I've already done it. Like it is hanging up on, yep, right there. So I do have to cut that. This whole piece needs to go right here. All right, hopefully that's it. Almost it, but it's still pushing in a little bit right there. I usually just use like foam tape for this, but I ran out of foam tape, so I kind of have to get creative. I need to order some more, but I keep forgetting to. Take some of this. This should be good. This stuff's usually good. Thank you, Evan. I appreciate it. Do I work on the Lenovo Legion Go? I don't work on any of the PC handhelds. Thank you, Cat Nugget. I really appreciate that, man. That's a lot. That's a big one. Evan, yes, thank you. Hello from South Minneapolis. You're getting a PSP 3000? Nice. That's my, I think that's my favorite one. Well, I'm quite partial to the PSP Go for some reason. I don't know why. I just really like it for some reason. I think I like it because it's different, you know? Yeah, that'll be good. It's just something different, you know? Because I already like the Vita. And it's like carrying around a PSP is great and all. But it just feels like it's the same as a Vita. But a PSP Go, whole another ball game. It feels funky. It feels weird. It feels not convenient. But at the same time, like, I don't know, interesting to use. And it's so small. You guys see this? Oh, yeah, you can see this. I also like how the PSP Go is basically a useless console unless you mod it. I think that's actually kind of funny. Like, it's basically useless. And think of how cheap PSPs were on the market before they figured out how to mod them. They were probably like $50 at one point. You slide that bad boy right in there like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 2DS is solid, man. It's very, very affordable. Yeah, modding the PSPs is great. Finding the games can be a little bit hard, but, you know, I think you can look around on Reddit and find some decent sites to download games from. Okay, so that's that. That's ready to go now, boys and girls. That thing is ready to go. We just got to clean this out. I'm going to try to get real tight on this one for you guys. Oh, yeah. That's about as tight as she'll go. Let it stop shaking. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's try it out. This is a weird angle for me, so let's see if I can get it. Can't see what I'm doing. Nice. Barely burned myself. I'm gonna get a fresh Q-tip. I'm such a cheap ass. I'll try to use Q-tips like as many times as possible, but we'll get a fresh one for you guys. Clean that bad boy out. Yes, man. Okay. Ah! All right. We absolutely did it. There we go. Okay. Moving on. Green button. Green button. I could probably zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Green button. Yeah, maybe it probably has some of that in there, honestly. Gran Turismo. All right, home stretch. Wow. Pong by Atari. Still have and use my modded GBA that I bought from you on Etsy in 2021. That's crazy. I had someone reach out to me recently that had purchased one, yeah, like 2021 or 2020, and they needed a new battery. So, yeah. They had to send it back so I could fix that for them. But, yeah, it's good to see. Good to see when people still are playing on them. And I'll get them back sometimes, and people just like, man, they play the heck out of them. They'll be so nasty, to be honest. They'll be so used, which is great, honestly. It's good to see them come back, and it's like, this person definitely used this thing. They took it everywhere. And it's just like, so scratched, so like, you know, this thing's been everywhere. It's kind of cool in a way to know it's being used. Sometimes I think people buy them, and you know how it goes. You want to use it, but you just never find the time. So it's cool to see when people actually use them. I saw the nerd stuff happening. Appreciate it. A lot of nerd stuff. Hey, Jay, I'm the guy who say modied a PlayStation TV. Very cool. That guy's looking pretty clean. Pretty clean. I'm not gonna... Well, we should test it before we put these in. Looks good. Feels good. All right, let's put those in. I'm gonna get this guy an upgraded battery. So we just have to solder that together. And we'll be done. I think the SP is the most often requested item for the winning members. They love SPs. I don't blame them, man. I'm gonna check if I have something real quick. I thought I might have a Zelda sticker, but I don't have one on me. I might have one in my garage. All right, let's do the upgraded battery. My nephew was psyched when I gave him the Gengar SP. Younger gen. Nice. That's awesome. Love to hear it. Have you ever modded a 360? I have not, but I have a few 360s that I'm about to refurbish. I have actually like 15 360s that I need to open up and test, and we'll test and then open up and clean. And I'm gonna re-thermal paste some of them. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing. But I really like the Xbox 360, so I'm gonna try to keep them alive, keep them going. They'll be on the new website once I get them cleaned. I try to get my friend to help me do that. Let's see, Cat Nugget. You ever modded a 360? You're struggling with it? Yeah, man, I can't help you. Jay, I'm the guy who say mod I play station TV, bro. You gotta get the sentence figured out before you press enter. SP was such a game changer. I feel like the entire modding scene was built on making old consoles as rad as that. Yeah, kinda, because the original Game Boy Advance mods, like what got me into modding was literally putting the AGS 101 screen inside of the SP AGS 101 screen inside of the Game Boy Advance shell. That's how it all started. Exactly 8 years ago in April. It was in April of 2018. Which is crazy. I remember it like so vividly. And now it's weird because it's almost nostalgic. How funny is that? It's almost nostalgic, the thought of modding my first Game Boy, because it's been 8 years. It's weird. It's weird, man. I'm entering like that phase where it's like I've been doing it so long, it's like it's becoming weird. That's an upgraded battery. 1000 milliamp hour, which the regular battery is only 600. Yeah, 600. So it's quite the boost. That's the one mod. That's the one mod you should always get. If you get a modded SP, always get the upgraded battery or upgrade the battery yourself. The regular battery is not long enough. It's not big enough to play a length of time with the IPS screen. It just doesn't last. And I'll have people, they'll get an SP and they'll get like the audio amp installed, and it's like that takes so much power to power the audio amp, and then they'll wonder why they only get like 45 minutes of playtime. It's like, okay, you got to get it. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, it's looking good. Test all the buttons. Yeah. Everything looks good, man. This is going to be solid for him. He was really stoked, which I'm always happy to see. Sometimes the members will win, and then I'm like, what do you want? And they're just like, you know, I don't know. They don't get that excited, which is okay. But, you know, I like when they get excited. Makes it more fun for me when it's like I know it's going to somebody that actually really wants it. I've never played on a physical Game Boy. Never have I owned one. Thank you, Poke F14. Dude, I swear you're messing with me. Hey, J-Boy Mods, I the guy who say mod a PlayStation TV. You're getting closer. You almost got it down. Keep trying. Did you follow a YouTube tutorial to mod your first Game Boy? I don't think I did. There weren't really any. There weren't really any tutorials. There was just like very basic, kind of like dudes recording on their, I guess it was the iPhone 6 or something. So it was not good quality on YouTube, kind of talking about what they were doing, but it was very archaic and you had to kind of piece it together. It's not like the tutorials we have now. It was very much like, it was kind of funny. It was a lot of guessing though, you know, and then especially when it came to doing the rechargeable battery mods, there was no videos on that. And I'm not like an engineer or anything like that. So I don't know what I was doing. I just kind of messed around until I figured it out. But yeah, those were good times. The barbaric modding days. Having a Game Boy reader, writer, and a box full of perfect dark repros and 369 in one multi-cart changed my life. Wasn't even my intention. I just wanted to put my GB Studio project on a cart. Oh, good for you, brother. I started modding after watching your videos. Nice. Love to hear it. That's it for this one, guys. Let's see. I have another one I need to do. I could get started on that one really quick. This is not for a member, though. This is just for an order. But we need an SP. Take this bad boy apart and pop it open. Take it easy, Cat Nugget. Cool name, by the way. Oh, I have a Game Boy sitting right here. We'll just take this one apart for fun then. This one seems pretty good. So shout out to Michael Richards. That's the thumbnail. Shout out to Michael Richards and all the members. Thank you guys. If you guys want to become a member, you only have to click the join button. It's only $5 a month and you're automatically entered. You get an extra entry depending on what tier level you are. 1 entry for level 1, 2 entries for level 2. You get it. And yeah, pick somebody random every month. Yeah, Evan, it's been a wild ride. I appreciate that. It kind of became a business almost accidentally because it was like I built a Game Boy and I had heard of this platform called Etsy, but I had never used it. And I've been selling on eBay since I was in high school. But I heard of this thing called Etsy and I was like, you know, I built this Game Boy. It's pretty cool, but it was a glow-in-the-dark Game Boy. Glow-in-the-dark green Game Boy Advance with a rechargeable micro USB rechargeable battery and an AGS 101 screen. And it was I want to say it had clear orange buttons and it was a clear green glow-in-the-dark shell. And I wanted to build another one. So I was like, well, I'll just put this on Etsy and, you know, whatever. The name at the time was Germ Mods. It wasn't J-Boy Mods at first. For the first, like, 3 or 4 months, it was Germ Mods. And I put it on Etsy as kind of like, you know, whatever. If it sells type of thing. And I put it up there for, like, 175 bucks, which is so funny because I can't even, like, buy the parts for that much money anymore. Like, it costs more than that to buy the parts. And I bought and sold it and made a little bit of a profit at selling it at 175. It's kind of funny. And yeah, I listed it on there and I sold it in, I think, a week. I was like, I remember the exact moment, which is funny because I don't have that good of a memory. But I remember when it sold. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And, you know, so it went. And I just kind of started doing it like that, man. My Etsy transaction within 2001 was great. You're just a good dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I try to help all the customers out that ever bought anything, you know, even if they have issues and it's been forever, you know, I'll usually repair their stuff. They just pay for the parts and I'll fix it for them. You know, unless they did something crazy to it. Sometimes we got to do like a full rebuild, but even then, I usually just do it for the cost of parts. Hey Jay, been a huge fan for a while now. I wish I could buy your amazing mods. I appreciate it. Team Skullgirls. Yeah, the price was funny. I mean, it was like you could get an AGS 101 SP for like $50, and the shells were like $10, and the Game Boy Advances were like $20, and then the little ribbon cable you needed was like $8, and that's like everything you needed. And then if you want to do the rechargeable battery mod, the battery was like $5, and the little charging board was like pennies, but you could buy like a 10-pack of them for like $4. It's funny. If you scroll way down on my Instagram to like I think my second post was on April 9th, which is funny because like it ended up being, it like directly was to the day that we launched the new website was like April 9th. It just happened to be on the exact same day as when I posted the first photo of me modding stuff on Instagram before they had videos, before they had shorts. Yeah. It's pretty funny. Do I do mods for the 3DS? Yeah, I do. You know, I sell modded 3DSs, but I don't do like send-in mods for the 3DS. Just because most people want their screens repaired or their screens like, I don't do that. It's too annoying to fix a 3DS broken screen. But I get like 10 emails a week of people wanting their 3DS reshelled or the screens replaced, and I you know, have to tell the people I can't do it. It's just too time consuming. Do you ever make a Game Boy with a Pico? No, I haven't, but I mean, it wouldn't be a Game Boy really at that point. We used to do these things called, it wasn't a Pico, but it was like some sort of version of a RetroPie, but it fit inside of a Game Boy-like shell. It was pretty cool. I never liked that stuff that much, but I can see why people do like them. I like the real hardware. I don't know why. I just do. I guess because I know the games are going to work on it, and that's why I just like the real hardware stuff. Hey, Jay. Oh, I have a question. Can you just get a reshell for a GBA just that? You know, I don't really do that. I'll do it for the members. If they want to send their Game Boy in and get it reshelled, I will do it for the members, but I don't really do send-ins like at all. Just because it's too hard to keep track of. But we do have a trade-in program now. If you want to trade in any of your consoles or games and get credit for either website, we can do that. I wanted to get a mod in GameCube with games. I think you used to do that. Actually, you're in luck because I have 6 of them done. I've been modding them the past few days. They've been giving me headaches, but I'm almost done. Once I get 10 done, which should be this weekend, I'm going to try to get 2. I have 6 done. I should have 2 more done tomorrow. And so by Monday, I should have them listed up if you're looking for them. If you hear this thing like blowing in the background, this is my SD card duplicator. It's duplicating SD cards for me. So that's that sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But yeah, I'm going to have those listed up. They're all going to be reshelled. They all have cool clear shells. They have 128 gigabytes. It's about 85 games. And they're going to be around 300 to 350, depending, because some of them some of them have like weird issues, like the reset button is broken, but like, you know, you don't really need that. So those ones are cheaper. Yeah. So those are coming next week, and you can trade in your games to get credit to get one of those, which is pretty cool. Hey Jay, hope you're feeling well. How's the shot progress going? I'm feeling great. Thank you. I'm a little bit tired right now. It's 7:20. I need to go exercise, so that's what I'm gonna do after this. But I'm feeling good. I'm a little run ragged. I'll be honest. My wife's been telling me I'm looking a little ragged. I got bags under my eyes just because of all the work we've been doing in the store. Guys, I underestimated how long it takes to resurface like 3,000 games. I think I was kidding myself when I thought it wouldn't take that long. We're still resurfacing games from like collections we bought last year, and I'm almost done, but I have like a couple hundred more games to do. So it's like I put a disc in to resurface it, and then I go work on a GameCube, and then I get up and it's like back and forth. So it gets tiring, honestly. And then like Briley, my wife, for those who don't know, Briley, she is doing all the listing. So she's taking all the photos and listing all the items. It's been like a ton of work. It's very rewarding, but it's very tiring. It's been a lot of fun. It's going great. The sales are good. The trade-ins have been good. They haven't been too overwhelming where we can't keep up with them, but we've been getting some good stuff traded in. We've been also getting some trash traded in, but that's okay. Like, we get it. You want to offload your stuff. It's okay. We pay pretty well. So I have an eBay account up now for all the like undesirable stuff is what I like to call it. But other than that, it's been going good. We've been working out the kinks with the trade process. We have like a trade cart for those of you who haven't been on the shop. It's pinned. Well, the YouTube's pinned, but you can find the link. It's revitalizingretro.com. You can actually build a trade cart. Say you have like Super Mario Sunshine and like Silent Hill 3 and like say 30 games. You put them into this trade cart, like you're adding stuff to a cart. And then when you click the send button, it sends it to our email. We look through everything, and then we send you a prepaid label. So you don't have to pay for the shipping, and it ships it. You just have to package it up, bubble wrap it, please. And it comes straight to us, and then we can pay you out cash or, you know, PayPal, Zelle, or give you trade credit, which you get. We're giving 80% trade credit, and then I think it's around 60% cash right now. So yeah, it's going good. The SD cards, they hold the games and they hold the Swiss, the custom firmware. Yeah, I'm on that grind, man. So when I modded my GBA for IPS screen, has some few dead pixels. Yeah, that's luck of the draw. That's bad, man. I get some dead pixel screens sometimes. If you buy the screens from Handheld Legend or Retro Game Repair Shop, they have a pretty good return policy. I buy my screens straight from like the manufacturer, so they all pretend to speak Chinese if I have an issue, and they don't really help me out so much, but it's okay. It doesn't happen that often. It's probably like 1 every 50 screens will be a dud, and I'll just, you know, take the loss. But I'm going to mod my 2DS. Nice. I'm getting Summer Job, and I have been looking at getting a GBA SP and a copy of Pokemon Emerald for my nephew. All I have to say is, let's go. Trickstar Ollie, and you skate? Let's do it. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Be sure to leave a note so I know it's you. I'll remember you. But yeah, that's it for this. If you guys are done asking me questions, shout out to Michael Richards. I'm going to put a sticker on the back of this. I got to find some stickers. Well, I have one with a sticker. This has been a popular. Oh, no, this one doesn't have a sticker either. I did this one too. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? I kind of like this one better. Just because it's a little quirky. It's got the... I'm going to try to remember. Is that the Deku guy? The water guy? I don't remember that one. And that's Goron. Help me out, guys. I can never remember. I never really played this game. I didn't really like it when I was a kid, to be honest. But I like the art very much. But the game itself, I think it was one of those things I never gave it a fair chance because I played it when I was a kid and I was like, this game sucks. I don't like the way it. I didn't like the mechanics of it, so I just stopped playing it. But yeah, you know how that goes. This one's sweet though. I really like this one. But you can't beat the OG Triforce. You really can't beat that. That's good stuff. Majora's Mask. Yeah, so Monday I can check your J-Boy site for the modded GameCube, correct? Yeah, I'll try to get them up Monday. I'll try to get them up Monday. It might be Monday night. Let's say Monday night. I'll get some up. Yeah, I should have some up. I have to list some controllers too. Maybe. I'll have the GameCubes up. At least a couple of them. There's a lot of different colors I have. Seeing the website now. Assumed by Swiss and firmware you're talking about mod. I was talking about the GameCube. Yeah, check out the website, guys. I appreciate it. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to type it right here. Check that site out. And if you ever have any games you want to send in or trade in, we do that. That's what we do all the time. We have good prices, too. Our prices are really good. Our prices are like... And we recase everything. That's the thing. We sell, like, eBay prices. Like, eBay solds is what we kind of stick to. eBay solds. But we like recase everything and we clean it and resurface it. So it's like you're getting something off of eBay, but it's not like crap. You know what I'm saying? Deku, Sprout, Zora, Gorons. Great Deity Mask. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. This one's what? Zora. That's right. I had a brain fart. I've played Breath of the Wild. I should know that one. Yeah, Zora. I knew Deku. I knew Gorons. Zora. That's the one. I knew I didn't know this one, but Goron or Zora I should have known. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Where are we at? 48 minutes? Well, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Thank you all. Consider becoming a member. You can win this for $5. Supports the channel. All right. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Get out in the sun. Be safe. You guys have a good night.